What's up? My name is Ducky. I'm a DJ, producer, vocalist from LA, and we're talking about my Splice sample pack today. Yeah, so one of the things that I thought would be cool to show you guys from my sample pack has like 150 to 200 audio samples, which has like everything: percussion, effects, Foley, melody, but I also included some presets for you guys to play with, serum presets, and I wanted to show you how I made one of them. It's called Radio Fire. I just made that up out of nowhere. So I'm gonna play you what it sounds like. I think it's cool. So I literally just started with the two default oscillators that come in Serum when you load it up. You can see I only have the level up on oscillator A, not oscillator B, and that's because oscillator B is doing frequency modulation. So you can hear what happens when I turn it off. Different. Yeah. So I have this first LFO rate, and that's modulating the level and the frequency modulation. It's also modulating the level from the sub. Not necessary. Sub is not on. It's fine. Let's see. And then I have the octave low, obviously, and then I've turned the unison all the way up to 16, which is as high as it'll go. But the detune is like pretty small, so it's still like close together. You're not getting that like super wide detuned effect. Just makes it like thicker. And then I've changed the unison mode to inverse, and then I've added a stack with a multiple of 1, which just means it's adding like another layer on top of it, 1 octave higher. So you can hear, like, if I turn unison off, right? Turn it back on. Bigger. And a lot of the reason it sounds as cool as it does is because of this comb filter. Modulating the cutoff, the resonance is all the way up, and the mix is like, medium, kind of low. But it still has a really big effect. So here's what it sounds like without it. So basically all that pitch stuff is because of the really high resonance on the comb filter. And the reason you're getting that like pitch rising effect is because I have a second LFO, and the second LFO is just going straight up, and it's also modulating the cutoff. So the cutoff's going like this, right? But it's also like gradually going like this. Yeah, and that's why it sounds like that. So then I have some, let's turn oscillator B back on. Yeah. And then I have some effects, some processing. I put a hard clip on, distortion, mix, drive, all the way up. Compressor, multi-band compression in Serum is like my favorite thing. It has this upward expander, so you get like really great brightness. And then I also have the LFO modulating the mix on the reverb, which is cool. So if I didn't have this other effect on it, which is from my sample pack, you wouldn't hear like any reverb tail basically, because it's shutting off at the same time as the levels are. So not like that much of a tail, which is cool. And then I also have this other processing on it, which I used a lot throughout the creating the melodic and like synth elements in my sample pack. So OTT, stock Ableton, very simple. Cut the bass, not like super high mix on that. And then Endless Smile, which is the awesome Data Life plugin. And the drop, which is my favorite filter effect. Although it's not really on right now, so you can hear it more like later, where it filters up this. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Here is a snippet of the demo track, which is made entirely out of presets and samples from my sample pack.